pictures in that lamb, he don't own one. Shades on my face, not Dior, these are chrome ones. He say he a rapper, I ain't never heard his song once. Fucking with my son, I shoot a nigga dome up. Everybody started acting weird when I glowed up. If I get a deal, I get the max pay. When I argue with my girl, she send an essay. I rub and listen when I'm chillin' on my rest day. I'm tryna kick it with your horn being messy. Niggas hating on me cause I turn my son on. Litter than these niggas, he ain't even turn one. But listen, on my cross, I only wear the firm ones. He say he got a plaque, but he ain't even deserve one. Yeah, I fucked the bitch, but that's my friend though. Yeah, pull up in a beam and not no bands hoe. Freak hoe acting like an angel. She wanna take a trip out to Cago. Came in with the bros and we stayed there. 100 races a day, yeah, this ain't fair. Yeah, I hit your hoe and I had pink hair. Went for my hoe and I got pink chips. When I'm out of time, I drop 50 like on coke. I don't watch the meditators cause I'm always riding chrome. Five forever, bitch, only number that I know. I'm gonna ride the 5 until I die, put stars on my tongue. They hate me cause I'm rich, but they love when I was poor. Balenciaga trips, I fucked around and bought the stove. Back to stuff. When I'm out of town, I be tripping, I be on one. Huh. Why he taking pictures in that lamb, he don't own one. Shades on my face, not Dior, these are chrome ones. He say he a rapper, I ain't never heard his song once. Fucking with my son, I shoot a nigga dome up. Everybody started acting weird when I glowed up.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the Bookit Sports community around the world. Welcome back to the morning after. It's your girlfriend's favorite morning show. I'm just kidding. I don't know why I said that. I actually have no idea why I just said that. That song was Pink Dread. Shout out the RedTube chat. Active this morning.
Active.
Come on.
Active.
Come on. What's up, Alan, Brady, Jimmy, Bryson, Chris? We got some new names there. Dylan is finally watching live today, Josh.
Wow.
Can we tap in with Dylan, man? Dylan,
We don't have to go back.
how'd you like yesterday's episode? No, Dylan was the guy who was like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know. He's back.
He was like, yeah, that take was horrible. Well, we don't know what point you were watching. You could get in the chat and be like, yeah, I'm 40 minutes behind. That take was horrible. We don't know which one it was.
Yeah.
I got news for you.
They're all snow over the take. Was it? Which one was it?
Yeah, Josh, let's have a moment of silence for my TikTok era, shall we?
For your TikTok era?
What a run it was. What a run it was.
It was a run.
Platform that I started on, the platform I used to go crazy on, will officially be coming to a close on the 19th, I guess. I mean, the kid is, he's a kid, is what it is. We'll be coming to a close on Sunday.
It's crazy. I'm still
you're out on
optimistic.
You're optimistic.
That TikTok's not gone.
Dude, I'll be honest. There's a part of me that's like,
get rid of it.
Yeah, a little bit. Not in the way of like, get the Chinese out of my brain.
Yeah,
like, not that way. Like, I think a lot of weird people are. More so just like, it's been kind of a dead platform, dude. It's just like edits.
Yeah.
And
they are banger at it. Some of them are bang.
Yeah, but I get like sad ones. And I was like, oh, it got extended? It got extended. Did it get extended? Can you look that up, Josh?
You didn't see it?
Can we get that checked on? Can we get a fact check? We need a fact checker. We need a live, like a Trump debate. We need a
Supreme Court rules to uphold TikTok ban. Wow.
So they are. Didn't get extended.
But Trump might offer a lifeline.
Didn't get extended or did?
No.
Biden extended it.
Yeah, it still has to divest its ownership. That's what it says.
So we're shocked.
Yeah, it could be shocked.
So we're shocked.
TikTok prepares to shut down app one day. Yeah.
One of my favorite things.
Upholds a law that threatens U.S. TikTok.
What are you getting out of that? That just seemed like jargon.
Yeah, dude. And all these websites, like, you have to pay for. Like, I can't actually, like, read what it's saying. It's just, like, they're just, like, these, like, very... Yeah, I can't find shit.
Nothing. Sorry,
Chat, you tell us.
Doesn't matter, man. Alan, I got it from the OVO store. You're damn right.
Damn right.
You're damn right. You're damn right. Josh, I got absolutely. Why are we dressed up today? Yeah, there was no communication.
I mean, I'm going to go hit some golf balls.
But do you feel like you need to be
What?
dressed up?
Is this dressed up? It's just a golf shirt.
I mean, we're normally wearing like
yeah,
hoodies
no, like
and
hoodies,
tees.
yeah. I mean, just a little golf shirt. And
But like, is it like? Do you feel like to hit the balls you need to be in a polo?
No, I'm going to take this off. It's just cold outside. Like when I'm hitting the balls, I'll just hit.
In the polo.
Yeah, in the polo, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying like, do you feel like when you're hitting golf balls, like if you're wearing the polo, you're fucking dialed in?
I mean,
Like, is it like I need my Kobe's on to hoop?
no, not
Like,
necessarily.
I need my polo
No.
on to golf.
No, I'm more just wearing it because I'm getting fitted for clubs, and I kind of just like want to feel like I'm actually golfing. See what it feels like.
I get it.
We'll see.
Hey man, you gotta dress the part, huh?
Yeah.
How about it?
Look good, feel good, play good.
Play good. Doesn't mean you're gonna fuck good. But you're gonna play good and you're gonna look good. I don't know why I said that either, dude. I'm all over the place this morning. I'll be honest. You know, I woke up. Alan Johnson said, Mike, I need that link for that shirt. Do I have a date this morning? No, I do not have a date this morning. I don't know if I could do morning dates. Should we talk about that a little bit? I don't know if I could be a morning date guy.
No, is that a thing?
I'm just too weird in the mornings, dude.
Is that
I
a
wake
thing?
up. I don't know.
I don't know if it's a thing, dude.
I woke up this morning in a cold sweat. You know, you ever have like a dream?
It's hot.
No, you ever have like a dream that just like rattles you awake and you're like, well, I'm not going back to bed. 'cause
Yeah,
I don't
no, yeah,
I don't want to go
I don't
back
wanna
into
go back in that dream. Yeah,
I'm not going back in there.
Yeah.
It's like the guy that opens the wrong door. You're like, I'm not going through that door. Like, I got an option. I'm not going through that door. I can't do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not going through that door. But I woke up in a cold sweat. Horrible dream. First thing that came to mind was, oh my God, I need to hit the pay for the drinks parlay. But here's the thing about it.
Just turn on your phone. You're like, oh my God, what am I
It was the first thing I tweeted.
What am I
Here's the
doing?
thing about it as well. I feel like my ADHD goes off the chart when I wake up. Like, I gotta wake up, I gotta make my coffee, which, by the way, I'm like a little neurotic now. I put the pod in before I go to bed, so I can saunter my
Just click.
little tired body over there and close the top, click the button.
It's kind of smart.
I already got the cup
That's
loaded.
smart.
Dude, I load the cup and the pot. I'm like a Navy SEAL. I pop the top, put one in, put the cup, and then I wait it out.
Make sure the water's full.
And then I wait it out. But, dude, I feel like my ADD, and I feel like that's why this show is maybe good. Some people would say it was good, maybe, is because my ADHD in the morning is literally off the chart. Like, it's off the chart. Like,
Just
I can't.
everywhere.
And I've never been like officially diagnosed with the ADD. So it could just be,
Self-diagnosed.
Apparently, it's fucking self-diagnosed. There's a difference between ADD and ADHD. Didn't know that.
Neither did I.
Learned that this past summer. I don't know which one I got.
I don't know which one I got.
All right, I don't know which one I got. I feel like I got both, and they're rat fucking in my brain sometimes. That's what it feels like, to be honest. But you know what's funny, Josh? I feel like it's almost better. And like on the weekends, maybe why I go a little crazy in terms of like my energy is, what's up, everybody in the Twitch chat? Sir, I just saw everyone's active in the chat. I didn't even see that. Maybe why I go a little crazy is because after this show, it's like an energy dump. Like I really have nothing left for like a good 4 or 5 hours.
I was gonna say, like, at least a couple hours. Like, it's just like kind of got to like decompress a little bit, especially for you. You talk a lot. Like, you have to like keep the show moving.
No, dude,
it's a lot harder for you.
It's a back and forth, man.
I mean, it's a back and forth, but you do carry the conversation more than I do. That's for damn sure.
Well, I feel like I just have to
a lot more.
create
Yeah, exactly.
the conversation.
Yeah, 100%.
But then you're good at rolling wherever I go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We don't really prepare for these stories. Like, these
Zero.
stories that you bring up are just random stories.
Yeah, I want you guys to know, like, the amount of times Josh and I have been like, all right, what we need to do is talk before the show and like really plan what we're going to talk about. And then I have this like sickness in my brain where I like just showing up with like 3 things to talk about and seeing what comes out. But from Josh's point of view, it's probably a nightmare.
No,
like
it's fun.
If
I think we've
Goots had to do this, I don't think he could do it.
I think we've gotten into like a good flow, and like we understand each other better. Yeah.
No, for sure. But knowing like, you know how Goots like it has to be on time, like the type A personality. I don't think he could handle me for a show.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where it's just like we got
Especially
no idea what
the
we're walking
Ravens
into.
talk and shit.
Well, yeah, I mean,
he'd lose.
well,
his
I'm not talking
mind.
about Ravens. I just mean like
No,
the
I
type
know,
A,
yeah.
type B personalities,
Yeah.
dude. And you know what's funny? Speaking of like morning dates, me and type A personality girls do not get along. And I think it's because I have rampant ADHD. And I can't do it. Like, I can't just be like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go to the grocery store and grab 5 things. I need to go to the grocery store and be like, I need to look at every spice in the
Every
spice aisle
single
because
thing,
this
yeah.
is too much fun and way too cool. But it wasn't a Goots stray. That wasn't a stray.
It's
I
not
feel
a
like people are
Goots
going to
stray,
take that as a stray. If you know Goots, which, by the way, it's my
Goots
favorite part
loves
about
structure.
him.
Yeah.
It's got to be on time. Don't fuck
Don't
around,
fuck
but
Goots.
like don't fuck around.
We literally have a saying: "Don't fuck Goots."
Yeah, don't fuck Goots. Don't fuck Goots.
Just don't fuck Goots.
Goots is what we hired Goots for. He's gonna be the perfect person when we become a big company.
Yeah.
Like, just be like, you could put any guy under Goots. Well, all right. All right. Now he's getting
Whoa,
strays. Now he's
that
getting
might have been a
strays.
little straight.
Now he's getting strays. I'm not even trying to. I just mean like Goots is gonna be an excellent boss one day.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Goots
Make
is
no
goat.
mistake, I'm his boss. No, I'm just kidding.
No, Goots is goat.
I'm just kidding. No, but he's gonna be like and I just meant like type A personalities. Like Josh can like walk in here and I have no script for us to talk about, and we can roll. But I think like even if my oldest sister were to do this, she couldn't do it because she needs to like. If we go somewhere, we got to be prepared. She needs to know what time we're getting there, what time we're leaving, like all this shit. My mom will just be like, "Yo, Mike, we're rolling." I'd be like, "All right, bitch, let's go." It's just what we do, man. It's just what we do.
No way we turn this into Goots having sex with men.
You know that's not what I meant. You know
that's
you know
definitely
that's
not what he meant.
You know that's not what I meant, guys.
I
So
wish
that
Goots
shit
was
ain't
watching
funny.
this right now. We would know if he was watching.
This shit ain't funny, guys. I mean, he's gonna spawn. I already know he's
yeah,
gonna
he's gonna
spawn
spawn.
in and be
Someone's
like,
gonna text him.
he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Mine and Goots' relationship is at a strain right now. It's at a weird crossroads because I can't allow him to get to.
Nah,
He texted me yesterday after watching the coin toss. Just, by the way, go watch the coin toss, guys. It's our college football betting show on the Bookit Sports YouTube. Go watch it now, or watch it at the end of this, actually. Go watch it at the end of this. We talk about the national championship game. We give all of our picks. He texted me right after.
of course.
Texted me right after it because I had a surprise for him. I had a surprise in the chamber.
Yeah.
And I know when he heard it, he was in shambles.
100%.
Because then I followed it up with my wail, which was just all time.
All time.
And sometimes you got to have a guy like that. You got to have a guy, spins a wheel and doesn't give a fuck. I'm that guy. Mikey and Goots' friendly rivalry is some of the best content there is. That is true.
good.
I do love my rivalry with Goots. I think it's hysterical.
It is good.
He gets on me, though.
He does.
When he wins, he takes the
yeah.
chains off.
Oh, yeah, I
and
love
he
it,
goes
though.
nuts.
You have to respect it.
I mean, you got it. It comes right at my neck. Something that happened yesterday, Josh. The weather's starting to get better, so I like to walk a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's good for the mental. I think it's also good just for exercise in general. I walked 6 miles yesterday, 2 3-mile increments. So I did
6 miles.
I did 3 here after the show. I did 3 over here.
Okay.
Went back to my apartment, hit the gym, 3 more around the apartment. I don't even realize how long I'm walking anymore. I do map my run now,
Yeah.
so I know. But I don't get tired, and I just walk around this, like, we have this, it's not even like a complex. It's honestly weird. I don't know how to describe it. It's like,
It's like
a
a little
neighborhood.
city neighborhood,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like a
It's
city
weird, yeah.
neighborhood. I don't even know how you describe it. But so I'm walking around my little neighborhood, you know. Got my sweatshirt over my shoulders just in case I get chilly. I throw the sweatshirt on. Walk around my little neighborhood. Dude, I won't see a person for like 20 minutes.
Really?
Like, I gotta move. I gotta move back to Dallas. I can't
That's
do it.
crazy.
And when you do, it's like an old lady. It's like, dude, what am I doing here? It like makes me.
Really? I
I already hate being there, and then it just amplifies it when I don't see anyone. And then it's like a mom and her kid or an old lady, and I'm sitting there going, what am I doing?
That's weird, dude. Like, by my place, there's a ton of people out all the time. That's interesting. And they're, like, kind of similar, like, places, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've never been near yours.
Yeah, you
I've only
have.
been to the parking garage.
Like, Legacy West.
I don't know what that is.
The shopping mall. I'm, like, by there.
You just outed yourself.
Oh, I'm sure someone's going to come find me.
What would you do if someone was like, yo,
Like, I don't give a fuck.
been looking for you all week?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I just made a crazy tweet. Maybe they're pissed off about that.
But no, yeah. So that drives me a little crazy. Just something I want to let you in on. Something that I'm going through right now. It just drives me up a wall. And then you know what I feel like I am. Sometimes, dude, I feel like this is gonna be weird as shit. Sometimes I was thinking about this yesterday. So I get back from my walk. Obviously, I live alone. Back to my walk, go in my apartment. I have this little clip speaker. It like clips to the cabinets. Turn on the little JBL speaker. Put my podcast in, and I make dinner. Made some salmon yesterday. Some salmon in the air fryer. So fucking good. I gave it a little teriyaki glaze.
Nice.
I get the salmon in my hands. I just roll it in the teriyaki, dude. Just roll it in the teriyaki.
You don't just like marinate it, like throw it like in like the fridge.
I don't have bags.
You could buy some bags.
I don't have plastic bags, so I don't know. It's kind of a me and the salmon, we get close. It's like a hunter.
W glaze.
That gets close to this kill before he kills it. I feel it. I give it the glaze.
Is that all you do is teriyaki?
I put a little salt, pepper, teriyaki. Yeah, that's about it. Well, the teriyaki is so strong. The one that I got is so strong.
I made some a couple nights ago. We use marinated in soy sauce, garlic, lemon, and honey.
Wow.
It's gas.
That sounds so good.
Gas.
That sounds so good.
And it's so easy. Like you just like throw it in a bag and then leave it in there for a couple hours at least, and then throw it in the air fryer.
That sounds so good.
Gas.
Ooh, chills. And so the reason why I said this, I got my TV on. My kitchen like kind of faces my TV room, and I was making my dinner the other day, listening to this podcast, and I felt like a Batman villain. It's 'cause I'm so isolated in this apartment, and there's like no friends nearby other than like Lauren and Nick, but I don't want to bother them during the weekday because I feel like they do their own things. So I'm just like chilling in my apartment, like making my dinner, and I feel like if I were to hatch a master plan to beat Batman, I have the perfect layer for it. Like I have the perfect layer for it. It's just like I literally said it yesterday. I was like, dude, if I was in those movies, like he's coming for me. Like he's coming for me. Like I'm just like all time just felt so weird in my apartment yesterday, and this is how weird I am that I literally was like, dude, like he's coming for me. I don't actually think he's coming for me. I don't have like a paranoia. But it's just like what I was doing, like dead silence other than the podcast, not on the phone with anybody, like making dinner, like TV's on, just sports. I was like, dude, I'm entering incel era. Like I feel like an incel, and I feel like Batman just comes after all the incels.
Yeah, dude, you might have to move back to the city.
Dude, I'm not even kidding. I just said that out loud. I gotta move. That was an internal thought I had yesterday that like, just exited my vocal cords. I need to move.
Am I Bane?
Yeah, you could be Bane, dude. Yeah, you could be Bane, dude. You could be Bane in that scenario, dude. Or you could be Batman, just lulling me to sleep. And then in the night, just come beat the shit out of me.
That's hilarious.
Dude, what about...
Dude, I saw you guys played Prop Hunt. And did you guys play Prop Hunt yesterday?
Yeah, we did.
I saw you guys played Squid Games too. Was that fun?
Yeah, it was sick. We did a little night sweats for Prop Hunt Squid Games. It was cool. I wish in the Squid Games they added a little bit more, not just the red light, green light. But it was cool. We didn't win.
No.
Charlie kept moving. Kept moving.
Dude, Prop Hunt's so much fun.
Prop Hunt is sick, except we were getting stream sniped because people in chat are little bastards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it was fine. It was fun.
I mean, dude,
I was a golf bag on Nuketown, and I was literally busting. I almost did it today. But, like, it was only me. It was me, Chelly, and Lauren versus 6 people. So, like, we're going to get found quick. And, like, Chelly and Lauren just played this fun game where they die in the first 30 seconds. So then it'd be 2 minutes of me by myself, and I was like a little golf bag. And I made it to, like, 45 seconds, dude. Like, I was literally busting, dude. I was busting.
Dude, that game is so nerve-wracking. You like shake it.
Yeah, shake.
when you're getting chased down. Shit. Dude, we used to have that. They used to have that game on the iPad. I don't think I was looking for it the other day. They don't have it, but when we were in high school and everyone in our high school had iPads, we would rip that all day long. Just play Prop Hunt. It's like it's not like
I didn't even know it's been around that long.
It's not first-person COD. It's like third-person. It's like kind of like you have like a little like cartoon character.
Yeah.
Like there's like cartoon props. It is so much fun.
I didn't know it was around that long, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Wow. That's sick.
It was so much fun.
I'm trying to think what high school games we played. I played Football Manager on my laptop in high school.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I'd rat in the back.
We played tap baseball. Did you ever play that? Oh, I love tap baseball.
Mini clips.
It was so easy to not get caught because you just had to touch the screen. There's nothing to it. You just touch the screen one time to hit. That's all you got to do.
That's electric.
Yeah.
Just a quick tap
no
baseball.
idea. Yeah. Just tap baseball.
Dude, I have the funniest story about my high school. I'm not going to use their names. I was about to use their real names, but that just feels unnecessary. So we used to be able to access, they would give you a Google Chromebook, which is like the worst laptop of all time. If you had like a MacBook, you could bring it in, whatever. But if you didn't, you got like a Google Chromebook because everything was on the laptops during class. Like Google Drive and all that shit. So we had Google Chromebooks in my high school. And, you know, at that time, mini clips was like going crazy. Like mini clip games.
Oh, like the
website.
I don't think I remember.
You never used mini clip?
Mini clips? Is that like the thing with like no, I don't think so.
It's got like every computer game ever on it. Mini clips.
It's like fun math games.
Chat, am I going fucking crazy?
Now maybe I know what you're talking about.
Am I going crazy that
Maybe.
Josh doesn't know mini clips? Is that not as widely known as I thought it was?
Let me look.
Chat, is that not as widely known as I thought it was? Somebody help me
dude.
out.
I wouldn't like 8-ball pool and shit. We would just like play this on our iPad. Like we would just download the app.
Max Dirt Bike? Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, like I had all those games, like just not on.
Okay, well I guess
I wouldn't
Mini
go
Clip
to
is
like
like
the
an
website.
aggregator.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I didn't do that. Yeah.
Mini
Okay.
Clip is like an aggregator of games.
Okay.
I can't believe you didn't know. That's fucking crazy. But so we used to be able to access mini clips. We used to have to access mini clips. And we used to play mini clips all the time in the back of the room. Like whatever it was, used to be like playing mini clips like fucking dirt bike, whatever it was. And then our arch nemesis that ended up becoming the school's best friend just because ended up just being like really funny, like goated guy. They hired this Asian man that was a wizard on the computer. And he figured out, and he became our tech guy at the school. He figured out.
It's actually so.
I mean, some jokes write themselves, but
No, but
he's a great guy. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Dude, he was inside of the school Wi-Fi. And he figured out how to block every single gaming website. But he was also in the gaming community. And he figured out how to block every website imaginable.
That's crazy.
And then we learned that you could type something and it would get you through the block. And then he learned how to block the get through
slash.
block, dude. And we were like, no, dude. Like, Mr. You, stop, dude. Stop. And I remember one time I was in Spanish class and his ended up being his wife. I guess they were dating at the time. But we didn't know they were dating. But I guess they ended up dating once he moved there. But we didn't know they were going to end up getting married. By my senior year, they got married. I went in to his office during Spanish class. I was like, yo. Because we ended up being like, by senior year, like he got hired the second semester of our freshman year. So we were like freshmen, and he like ratted us. So we hated him. So we'd always be like, fuck you, as we walk by the door. My senior year, we were like all close to him. Because like if you like dropped your laptop or something, he'd fix it or like whatever it was. He was sick. He was like just a funny dude. He was also a wizard at chess. But I digress. Leave Spanish class. I go into his office. I was like, yo. You gotta unblock the games, man. I'm dying in here, dude. And I was in one of the only like APs I had was Spanish. It was like AP Spanish, environmental science, and I think maybe English. And I was like, yeah, I'm dying, dude. You gotta unblock the gaming websites. Like you have to. And dude, he literally goes, give me your computer. I was like, oh. And I like had it under my. And he was like. I was there for like 3 minutes. I told you I had to go to the bathroom. It was 3 minutes.
That's actually sick.
Gave my laptop back, and he was like, don't tell anybody. I go in the room, every website. I was like,
so sick. What a dog. I was like, what a dog.
And then I was like, yo, you just hooked me the fuck up. It was back on mini clips. No one had seen mini clips in centuries, dude. It was like when Moses came down with the tablets. They were like,
nobody wants to play mini clips at home. Like no one's going home and playing mini clips.
Yeah. They hadn't seen mini clips in years.
Dude.
I was like Moses with the tablets. I was like, look at what I have. They were like, no, I said fucking mini clips.
The reason I was laughing so hard in the beginning when you called the guy a wizard is that we called our tech guy a wizard as well because he had like a big beard and a long ponytail.
Nice,
my buddy
dude.
called him the tech wizard, and we all had iPads like that we got our freshman year, and like they were unlocked, like you could do whatever you want on them. Like there was an app store and all this shit. Then like by the time we were juniors, all the new kids, like all like the freshmen coming into the school, got the app stores removed, and like only the school apps like that like you needed for school were like on there, but they couldn't take the app store off ours unless we like went in and gave them our iPads. So like they were like requesting us, like everyone to go in so like they could like take the app store off, and me and my friends like just refused to do it. Like we weren't gonna go in.
No.
Like they had to like come find us, and the tech wizard was hunting us down for like 2 years.
No
We just
way,
didn't let him.
dude.
Yeah, we like one of my buddies literally shattered the front screen on his iPad. Like you couldn't see anything. Like you could barely see anything, but he wouldn't go in to get it fixed. He would not go in and get it fixed. It was just destroyed. But it was
give up the
it was
app.
that's so funny. The tech wizard was really chasing us down.
It's just Josh's buddies hiding in the hallways. He's just running around with his beard trying to take your iPads away.
He didn't really care that much, but like anytime, like he knew us, and like anytime he would see us, like he'd bring it up and just be like, "Yeah, we'll bring it in later."
Yeah, I got you.
Never
in
bring
your
it in.
backpack. I got you, man. I'm gonna get it later. I'll bring
Never
it to you.
bring it in.
Yeah, dude, high school was weird. Did you go to an all guys private?
Mm-mm.
That
Public
sounded
school.
like an all guy private. They gave you iPads at a public school?
Yeah.
Damn.
Everyone had one.
Damn.
Yeah, our public schools are good. Like around my area, like all the schools were good.
My dad sent me to private school because I was not doing well in middle school.
Yeah, I think it just like depends on where you live.
I was getting like
too.
C's in history in middle school.
Yeah,
The
dude,
history
I mean,
was
I've
like,
told
where
you.
are the Romans from? I'd be like, fucking Greece.
Yeah, I was fine in middle school, and then in high school came, and I just stopped caring.
Yeah.
And then college came, and I started caring again.
Freshman year, I like botted in high school, and then I was like, damn, I'm going to need to have good grades to get into the colleges I want to go to. And then I ended up not, like, you don't. If you want to go to the fun ones, you don't.
Well, dude, I saw like I literally looked at Mizzou.
I
and
thought
was
it'd
like,
be cool to like go to Clemson or Notre Dame. Like
Yeah.
those suck.
No, yeah,
Well, they don't suck, but
Dude, I looked up
those kids are geniuses.
Mizzou and what you needed to get in there, and it said you can get a 26 on your ACT, and you can have any GPA. So I'm like, okay, I'll get over a 26 on my ACT, and we'll be good.
I think I got a 22.
And that was easy.
Providence College, you ready for this? Test optional.
That's kind of wild. But you had a good GPA.
Yeah, I actually did. By the end of my senior year, yeah, I took school serious.
Yeah.
I failed religion freshman year, though, because we had this teacher named Brother Robert. To this day, fuck that guy. I hate him to this day.
Yeah,
he was
same.
such a bastard. And I was just such a little bastard
Yeah. Same.
when I came into high school. And he had a rule that if you used pencil on exams, you lost 10 points.
Pencil.
Yeah.
To use a pen?
Yeah.
Fuck uses
And if
pens.
you didn't bring one, he wouldn't give you one. So for the entire year, I took the exams in pencil. I refused. I was like, this is where I'm going to draw the line. And I wouldn't study and then take it in pencil and fail them.
Well, yeah.
And then I was getting close to failing the class, but I needed to get, if I got 90s and aboves on the next 5 exams, I squeaked by with a D. And I'd already made the basketball team for the winter, and our athletic director was like, yo, you're going to be on academic probation and maybe not be able to play if you don't get at least a D in religion. And I was like, all right, fine. So I nutted up. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to study my ass off for these religion exams because they were easy. I just wasn't putting any effort in.
Yeah.
Still took them in pencil. So I'd be getting 100s, but he'd take 10
90,
off
yeah, I mean, that's
for the
fine.
90. That's how stubborn I was. And then I think he knew the situation with the grades and knew what I was trying to do. And on the final, dude, this was so fucking dumb. All I needed was a 90 on the final to get a D. And I was like, this is it. This is the one. I studied. I literally only studied for this final. Everything else I was fine. I could squeak by without studying. I was a big not study guy. And I took this exam. I knew I got 100, by the way. I went back after the exam, looked at all the questions, in the study guide he gave us and went through all my notes. I got 100.
Yeah.
For the final, get it back. Note on the final. Said, for the final exam of the year, I'm taking 20. And he took 20 points off because I took it in fucking pencil.
Dick.
And I failed.
The class.
Yeah. F.
I mean, that's...
F on the report card.
Do you know what I do in that situation? I throw a fit.
Dude, I didn't even go to our dean. I went to the athletic director and I was like, yo, and I showed him the final and he was like, you're fine.
Oh,
But I had to take like 2 doses of religion the next semester.
That's actually like the dumbest shit of all time.
I wouldn't be shocked if to this day
If
he still tells my story, because he told, like, when we were on the soccer team, we'd have kids that came in and he only taught freshman religion. He would be like, yeah, he told us like some kid would just only take his exams in pencil and like, don't be an idiot. And I was like, that was me.
That's actually fucked.
Yeah, he's a bastard.
Did
How
Jesus?
fucked is
Did
that?
Jesus have a pen?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He had a fucking tablet
Did he have
and
a
lightning.
big pen? Did he have a big pen?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, dude? This guy was like the epitome of power trip.
Yeah, that's
like, you don't
crazy.
need, can you- and he wore the robes with the rope.
He wore a robe.
The robes. Like the friar robes. He was like a friar. He wore the friar robes.
Oh, I didn't know that you had that. That was in high school. You guys had that,
Yeah, just one of
and
them.
you went to be a friar.
Just one of them.
So you followed in his footsteps, kind of.
Yeah, and then I beat
went to be a friar.
I've walked by the friars and he was bitch. Nah, but he was a fucking bot. I hate him. All right, let's talk about what in the world. We got a lot of sports to go over. What happened last night, Josh? I got my soul sucked in multiple ways. Let's run. Here we go.
Let's. We're not muted.
We're not muted. We're
No,
not
we're
muted.
good.
We're not
We're
muted.
good.
Shout out the boomers running the tech department over here. It's Nick downstairs. I'm just kidding. Josh,
Yes.
we hit 2 prize picks lineups yesterday.
Yes.
We hit the PGA and the Nemhard half of 3. Let's go. Here we go.
How about it?
And then we went back to the system, Josh. I had a system all of last year that we used multiple times. It turned green multiple times. Last night I said, you know what we need? We need to go back to the system. Bryce Williams, PRA, Andrew Nemhard, PRA. And Josh, I don't know if you know this, Bryce Williams scored a bucket at the end of the game to cash it.
I did not know that.
We were going to get literal banged out in GTA if he didn't clutch up and make a basket. Made a basket as time expired for Nebraska. Shout out Bryce Williams, you're in the Hall of Fame now.
That's massive.
Shout out Bryce Williams, you're in the Hall of Fame. And then Andrew Nemhard just does what Andrew Nemhard does, dude. Or not Andrew. It might be Ryan. Nope, it's Andrew.
It's Andrew.
Nope,
No.
it's Ryan. Nope.
No, it's Andrew.
Andrew.
Ryan's in the
Yeah,
league.
it's no.
No. No.
Hold on. Let me actually think.
I think I'm right. I think Ryan's in the league. I could be so wrong.
It's Andrew.
No way.
Nah, it might not be Andrew.
I have it right here. I can tell you.
It's
You
Ryan. It's
you
Ryan
figure it out.
Nemhard. It's Ryan Nemhard. It's Ryan. It's Ryan. Andrew's on the Pacers. It's Ryan. Wow. It's Ryan. Now someone said Andrew. Which one is it?
This shit's frozen.
Andrew's on the Pacers. Ryan Nemhard.
Oh, here we go.
Ryan Nemhard.
Yeah, it's Ryan.
Ryan Nemhard. Shout out Ryan Nemhard. By the way, he's goated. If you know me, you've been on the Mikey Over train for a long time. Ryan Nemhard, Hall of Fame, Mikey Over's guy, goated. Dude, we dominated prize picks last night. But here's where the problems came in. Every other straight bet I had just got cracked. Like literally in the most horrific, horrendous way possible. High point, down 10 battles all the way back, ties the game. They just could never take the lead, dude. They could never take the lead. They went from down 10, tie game, down 5, down 2, down 1. They just could never get over that hump. There was a kid named Bernard on Longwood that I'm going to hate for the rest of my life. He was just talking a little bit too much shit for a guy that plays at Longwood.
That's
Just
fair.
a little bit too much shit for a guy that plays at Longwood that's not going to do anything with basketballs. And that pisses me off when I'm on the other side of a bet. Make no mistake, if I'm on the other side of the bet and you're on the team that I bet against and you're acting like a dickhead, I'm going to hate you for the rest of my life. It's just how my cookie crumbles.
Fair.
It's just how my cookie crumbles.
Fair.
Dude, we need to actually start having genuine conversations about Kevin Willard away from home.
Yeah, I mean, you were right.
But I took Maryland.
Yeah, well, you were right. But you said
I know.
you gave every reason not to take Maryland.
Like, there needs to
And then
be...
you took Maryland.
There need to...
I also told you something about Northwestern's building, dude.
Krabs are not building shit. There needs to be...
What is Krabs building?
Sid Longwood's building a college basketball dynasty. We're throwing dynasty around like that in an insane manner. Insane manner. They squeaked the win against High Point. There is a genuine problem with Kevin Willard away from home, and I just cannot figure it out. He got some big home away wins at Seton Hall. He won the Big East tournament, which is considered an away game in Madison Square Garden against one of the best Villanova teams of all time. I do not understand what has happened to Kevin Willard at Maryland the past 2 years, Josh. I wouldn't be shocked if he's won a one away game. No. If he's won one away game in 2 years, it's almost like the brain turns off. They can't play defense. They allowed Northwestern to score. Well, obviously, they went into overtime, so it was a little bit more inflated. 80-plus points. What are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
And I'm not just mad because I bet on them. It's also like if I'm a Maryland fan or I'm a big fan of Kevin Willard, dude, win fucking games away from home. Like, let's build a program here and win some games away from home.
I feel like Maryland's
Is it that hard?
Stuck in mediocrity. They're just stuck there.
But then you watch them at home, Josh, and they look like they're going to be a top 5 team in the nation.
But I just feel like every year that's kind of what it is. Like, they've been stuck there. Dude, my PODs are fucking auto. Southern Indiana yesterday won by 7.
Like, fuck you for that.
Also,
I know what Trent feels like now. I just hate when you're hot. I hate when you're hot. I'm just kidding. I don't.
Also, the opposite bet that I would normally take UC Davis money line when they were plus 4.5. They won by 11 against Cal Poly. Remember,
UC Davis did win outright.
Remember, I said Cal Poly doesn't know how to win.
Goated, dude.
They won by 11.
You're actually goated. Yeah. Holy shit.
Massive.
Dude, you know what you could have done yesterday, Josh? Could you imagine if I came on here and went, you know what you should do? Take Northwestern, take Minnesota, and take Temple. Money lines.
Yeah.
You could have bought a small country in the United States.
Yes.
If you just put $10 on that parlay. They're like dogs covered at an insane clip, and I don't know, and I think we're starting to get to the point of the season where I need to remove the poopy part of my brain that goes, Michigan's a better basketball team, they should beat Minnesota, and just go, home teams now are going to pull off some freak shit with big spreads. And you saw it all. Even Oregon State kept it close.
Yeah.
And they had a guy. Dude, Josh, the best part is I can't even imagine if I had a Gonzaga minus 9.5 ticket. I didn't see how that game ended once Ryan hit his PRA. I'd had enough college basketball of just getting my soul sucked and my dick punched all night. But that's literally how it feels like when you lose. Like, I tweeted something and I don't think it got enough love. Losing a college basketball bet is what I can most closely imagine getting sold a meme stock by Jordan Belfort would have been like. You buy all in on a team like FIU. You look at the guys, you watch some tape, and someone in your brain calls you up and they go, yo, there's 2 brothers building planes in a shed in North Dakota. They're the next Wright brothers. And you go, you know what? I'm all in on these 2 brothers in Bumblefuck, South Dakota that are building planes. I think they're going to be the next Wright brothers. And you just throw units at them. And then you realize you're watching them build these planes, and you go, they're never going to be the Wright brothers. They're 2 brothers in a shed in South Dakota building planes.
Yeah.
Like, it's exactly like you just get sold this high horse. You get on your high horse of like, man, I'm in my bag. This FIU team's going to come out shocked, or they get their fucking dicks punched off. And you're watching the game, you're going, I should have never even sniffed them. But Jordan Belfort in my brain is like, listen, you found the next Wright
someone's
brothers.
selling you. Who's a Jordan Belfort in your brain?
Just in your brain, like the idiot
It's
part of
just
your
like,
brain that goes, this FIU team's going to cover even though they're 3-9.
Even though they're 3-9.
They're gonna be the next Villanova.
That's fair.
Like, that's literally what it is, dude. I'm getting my soul sucked, and then once the soul's gone, another demon comes in and punches me in the dick. And it's just like I'm in pain and I don't have a soul.
Yeah.
But that was brutal. Minnesota, though, I had Michigan minus 9.5, and I feel as though college basketball, Josh, and tell me if I'm wrong, is one of the only sports where when you get your soul sucked like that and you're on Michigan minus 9.5, it's one of those things where you just got to appreciate the beauty of the game, that Minnesota is that bad, and Dawson Garcia hits a half-court three-pointer to win the game for it. Like, that is why I love college basketball so much.
At that point, you want Minnesota to win.
Yeah,
right? Like
100%.
they're not covering 9.5. It's like, dude, fuck Michigan, go win the game. And like
100%.
that's sick. Like
100%.
you're literally rooting against Michigan at that point.
But that, like, just growing up as a college basketball fan, like those games
They're
are
so
what
sick.
makes
Yeah.
college basketball like
100%.
beautiful. Like they're
100%.
down 10 and you're like, oh, they're out, and they just keep fighting back, even though they don't have as good of talent, they don't have the money, like whatever it is, they just keep fighting back and they lean on their best player.
Yeah.
Who just got the frosted tips, by the way. I might be in on Dawson Garcia, dude. I might be in on Dawson Garcia. But it's one of the only sports where when I lose a bet like that, it almost doesn't hurt as much when it's like that, because you're like, damn, like that.
That game was sick.
Not only was that game sick, but those students are going to remember that game forever. Dawson Garcia just put himself in the Minnesota Hall of Fame of like moments. Like
Yeah.
college basketball generates actual moments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That you remember for a very, very, very long time.
100%.
Like I'm going to know exactly where I was when Jack Golke beat Kentucky by himself.
Sitting right next to me.
Like, you know what I mean? Though, like there's just
Yeah.
like college basketball generates moments that you remember forever. And the reason why I tweeted being excited for Minnesota is because that's a moment for the 2025 college basketball season. Dawson Garcia in overtime pulled up from half court, and it was water
Against ranked Michigan.
against ranked Michigan, dude. Like those are the moments that I live for, and that's why I absolutely love college basketball. Like there's nothing better.
100%.
There's nothing better.
100%.
Except when you're losing every bet. You know, that
that
one was
hurts.
tough.
Also, speaking of losing every bet, Plan B was shite.
But it's okay because your POD's hit.
Because they did hit, yeah. So you don't have to take it. So they were minus 3.5. They lost by 23.
I think the only bet I hit yesterday was William and Mary money line in Montana plus 1.5.
Yeah, William and Mary smacked. I saw that.
Krabs, that is exactly how we play. Josh, I just want to put a notice. If we could even put a sticky note somewhere in the studio, whenever we move, or maybe in here we can put it somewhere. Any team that's led by Noah Farrakhan, just fade him.
Just fade him.
Just fade him,
I
dude.
swear we had some up here.
Just fade him. Josh, for 5 years, you could fade this kid and just win every bet. Sucked at ECU. Sucked at
Said
Eastern
everywhere,
Michigan.
yeah.
If Imoni Bates wasn't on that Eastern Michigan team, they would not have won a single game.
No.
Sucked at West Virginia, and he sucks at Hampton. But he's the best player on Hampton, so I think we're just going to have to fade Hampton all year. Because they are horrific. Like, dude, I don't lock in a lot of bets and in my head go, that's already cashed. The minute William Mary tipped off, I was like, that game's over. Because I saw Noah Farrakhan
Yeah, you
and
just
I
watched
went,
him one time,
it's
yeah.
over.
It's over.
He can't hit threes. He can't hit the midi. Like, it's over.
Jover.
It's Jover. So we're going to fade Hampton more times than not.
I like
this year.
that. I like that system.
Only
I'll be
because
down.
they're led by Noah. If he was like a role player, like maybe not. Led by Noah Farrakhan, that's got to be over. That's got to be over.
Yeah.
And we're fading him all year. I'm down. I'm down to do it. I'm ready to do it. Also, Josh, I sneakily tailed everyone on Prize Picks last night in college basketball because I like to see what the most popular squares are.
Mhm.
They were Trey Donaldson threes. He banged 2 on Michigan. And the other one was Dawson Garcia half a 3. And I demonized it to 1.5. That half quarter cover.
Wow.
Imagine my surprise when I opened my Prize Picks after watching that, refreshed everything, forgot about that one, looked at it, and it went 2. I was like, oh my God, that was his second 3 of the game. Holy shit. Holy shit. Augman, the new way to make money is watch the morning after every single morning. We got you with the thumbnail. Get fucked.
Get fucked.
That's why we play the clickbait game.
Yeah, you clicked on it because of Winston, didn't you?
Augman, unfortunately, you clicked on it because you saw Winston Churchill, and I know it. And I know it, but we're going to talk about Winston Churchill a little bit, actually. Josh, I saw a clip that I actually wanted to talk about that has to do with basketball. It was Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce, and if there's 2 guys whose opinions I don't really care for in the NBA media, it's Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce, just because I don't really care about what they have to say. Like, I didn't really love them as players, wasn't really a big fan of them in the NBA or after the NBA. Other than when Paul Pierce went on Instagram Live with strippers, I just thought that was funny, and I got fired from ESPN. But they're 2 opinions I don't really care for, but they said something that kind of messed with my brain a little bit, and I just need you to either confirm or deny their allegations. The Knicks can't win a championship this year if they don't figure out some depth in the rotation. Because as a Bulls fan, I know you've had Tibbs for a long time. And they made a great point about Tibbs. I didn't even know Tibbs was an assistant on the Celtics with those two. So apparently they know him really well. I'm just starting to realize, not starting to realize, love the Knicks. Really fun, love Jalen Brunson. That what they were talking about happened to us last year. And they were like, listen, in the regular season, it's sick. Like, you're going to have fun. Your starters are playing 30, 35, almost 40 minutes a game sometimes. That'll win the first round of the playoffs. You might win the second round of the playoffs, but that Eastern Conference final, you're dead in the water because they're going to be shocked.
They're going to be tight.
And when I think about last playoffs, we handled the Sixers, and when we got to the Pacers, the wheels fell off. Everyone was hurt. Jalen's hand got broken. Josh Hart pulled his fucking abdomen. OG pulled his whole hamstring. And we added Carl, and, like, I think we have depth. But then when I start thinking about it, we really don't. Deuce McBride is really the only guy, though. And when Mitchell Robinson's healthy, I think we'll have a rotation for centers because Cat can't play 40 minutes a game. I think we need to start doing the Joel Embiid method and dropping some games and letting him sit out because if he gets hurt, we are fucked. But they were like, they need to make a trade for depth because you can't win a championship the Tibbs method. But Tibbs is apparently very hard-headed, and Tibbs knows he can win this way. He can win regular seasons this way. He knows he can win a playoff game this way. And he doesn't want to change. And I'm just concerned that he's going to throw away one of the best rosters the Knicks have had because we're going to be unhealthy come the second round Eastern Conference Finals of the playoffs this year. And I'm nervous about it, dude.
Yeah, dude, I wouldn't be that nervous, dude. I think Tibbs is a really good coach. I mean, he does run his players into the ground, but that's not why they lost last year. They got hurt last year. It wasn't because they were tired.
But that's because they're playing so many minutes.
No, like Jalen Brunson broke his hand. That has nothing to do with playing too many minutes. Like
but
Josh
OG
Hart
pulling the hammy.
Yeah, but like those are just fluke injuries that happen. Like that has nothing to do with minutes. I don't think. Like I think that they'll be okay as long as they're healthy. That's all. Like
I just hate that we're playing an 8-man rotation. I'd prefer 9 or 10 in the regular season. Like at least get like I think Tyler Kolek needs to get more minutes. You draft him for a reason. The kid's a bucket, dude.
I feel like Tibbs did try to do that. Kind of a couple years ago for a little bit with like when they had like Quickly and shit, and it didn't really work at all. He was like trying to go deep and like trying to give the stars some. I mean, they didn't really have any stars. He was trying to like go to the bench more, and they fucking sucked. So he might just be like,
I kind of agree with them because I just like the stars never come off the floor when you watch the Knicks. It's very rare that Jalen's off the floor for more than feels like 2 possessions. It's very rare that Mikal Bridges sits for a long time.
But it's also like I think Tibbs gets guys that don't want to be off the floor, which is good. Like Derrick Rose when he got hurt for us, like when he tore his ACL, like yes, like Tibbs put him back in the game with like 2 minutes left and we were up like 14, but Derrick Rose was telling him to put him back in the game. So it's not like I think it goes both ways. Like you could blame him to a certain extent, but like these guys want to play. Like Jalen Brunson doesn't want to sit.
I know, but there's the thing that Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett said is like, yeah, it's cool when you're in it because you're like, oh, I'm playing a bunch.
Yeah.
But he's like, you get to the Eastern Conference Finals, you're fucking gassed.
Yeah.
Like you're dead. And I think the one thing the Knicks said, I listen to the Roommates podcast every week because I'm a Glazer like that, and I just love this team so much. Even though it's like they need to figure out how to actually podcast because there's so much dead air and there's so much like lack of conversation. Sometimes like, what am I listening to? But I love it. They're like, yeah, we don't practice like 4 days out of the week. Which is good. Like he was like everyone gets on Tibbs for like this and then thinks we like practice. Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson on the podcast like we barely practice in season. Like we maybe have 2 practices a week and they're like walkthroughs.
Yeah.
But I also feel like in my head that like now it's like okay, if you got guys like Tyler Kolek, Jericho Sims, like young guys, like they got to be in the gym by themselves, really. Like I'm sure the coaches like help develop them, but I almost feel like that's just not sustainable. I'd rather have a deep rotation, get to the playoffs, be practicing hard every week, be like understanding shit instead of being like, all right, we're going to play 40 minutes, rest the body for 3 days, and then play 40 minutes again.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell me Josh Hart's abdomen injury doesn't come down to the lack of rest. You can't tell
I
me
don't know if
OG's
that's
hamstring doesn't come down to lack of rest.
The
like,
hamstring
that's just the
maybe.
body
The
being
other things
used,
I don't think
dude.
so.
But it's just constant strain and use. It's constant strain and use at an insane clip.
I mean, dude, if you like want like look at Jimmy Butler. Like Jimmy Butler, like in the bubble, like was literally breaking down. That dude played like every minute of every single game, and was still getting buckets and brought his team.
But they lost.
I think they went to the championship.
They did, but they lost.
The Lakers, yeah, but
because he was gassed. He couldn't do it.
They lost to because he was one singular player. You guys have like actually a good roster now. You have 5 good players. The Heat then was like him and rookie Tyler Hero.
No, I like that you're talking me off this ledge because I watched them talk about it, and I don't really care for their opinions, but it just made sense what they were saying.
Yeah, dude.
By the Eastern Conference, the only reason why
he can
I'm
win,
worried,
dude. He's a good ass coach. I think he's a good ass coach.
The only reason why I'm worried, and this is why I'm worried, in my head, we're in the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't give. There's no one better than us in the East. Like,
yeah,
if we have to play the
you should
Cavs, whatever, I think that'll be a series. I'm not worried about the Cavs.
Would you have to play? You would have to play, the Cavs. Yeah, that wouldn't be that bad.
Like, we're meeting the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Final. I think that's just a piece I've made. Mm-hmm. I'm really not scared about the Cavs in a 7-game series. Like, Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland don't scare me with how we play basketball.
I mean, Donovan Mitchell's a bucket in the playoffs.
But that doesn't scare me, though, with what we have and how we can stop them.
Agreed.
The Celtics have a deep rotation, dude, and they go deep every game. And that's where I get worried. It's like, okay, we could squeak the first round. If we have to play the Cavs in the second, that's going to be an absolute battle that probably goes 7 and takes a lot out of the guys. And then you're going to play a Celtics team that's been going 9-10 deep, and they're going to be ready to go, dude.
Yeah.
They're going to be ready to go.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they're in a unique situation. The Celtics are. Their roster is just ridiculous. I think you can get them, though.
I need the Bucks to knock off the Celtics. Whoever plays the Celtics, nightmare scenario for the Knicks would be Bucks Cavs. That would be nightmare scenarios. Although I'm really not scared of Giannis because we have Cat, and like if there's anyone that can match up with him, it's Cat. Like in terms of size and like maybe a little bit of speed, like Cat is one of the only guys that I feel like you can really match up with Giannis.
There's a big man that can like legit guard him.
Yeah, I know.
Like
I know.
Like you can guard him everywhere.
I know.
That's the only scary thing.
Problem. I know. Manny Bands, subscribe tier 1. Thank you, brother. Good morning, gang. Let's have a day, huh? Let's have a day.
Let's do it. Golf play today. Someone was asking for it. I was going to give it now, but it's going to start soon.
You got one?
We're going to go right back to him. Right hawk to him.
No, dude.
Right hawk to Eric Cole. More than 5.5 birdies or better. They play different courses in this tournament. They play 3 different courses, so like they're rotating. 2 of the courses are playing super easy. He played one yesterday. He's playing the other one today. The other one is playing hard. The Pete Dye course is playing hard. So let's take him again today. We won't take him tomorrow.
Hold on. What's a UNR?
It's a women's basketball league, like overseas, I think.
Brianna Stewart goes overseas in the offseason?
I think they all go overseas.
Yeah, Jewel Lloyd is over there, too.
A girl from my high school played overseas.
Birdies are better who?
Eric Cole. Right back to him. Right hawk to it.
Is it still 5.5?
It is 5.5.
Oh, my God.
Right hawk to it. He ended up getting 7 yesterday, by the way.
Yeah, it was kind of sweaty, though. Came down to the last 5.
Harry Hall gets. Harry Hall's goated.
I'm going to keep doing what I did yesterday, and I'm just going to put a half a goblin 3 in college basketball with it.
Okay.
Oh, and Providence has to play Villanova today.
You didn't know that?
I did. I just saw it on PB again. And the props are up. Can't wait to watch that moose shit school play.
Yeah.
Fuck my school, dude. I'm over it. I'm going to take Tyson Bajanhart, half a 3.
Tyson Bajan?
Dejanhart, sorry. Eesh.
Oh, is that the kid from Boise?
Yep.
That kid's a bucket.
Yep. Little bobber for Josh. So we can lock in. Sorry, AirPod users.
Eric Cole, more than 5.
That's what we'll do. We'll put your golf plays with a gob.
Okay.
I like that. That I like. We'll do gob golf plays. How about it? No, I liked you just talking me off a ledge there at the Knicks. That felt good.
I think they're fine.
That felt good. That felt really good.
Good.
I did like that.
Dude, also, you left yesterday. Forgot to go to La La Land. Get a little I love you.
Oh, yeah, dude. Maybe we got to go today. We got to figure it out. We got to go today. Josh, did you see that I got to read the tweet directly. Mm-hmm. A group of investors being advised by Maverick Carter is seeking to raise $5 billion from private capital sources to form an international basketball league to rival the NBA.
That's sick.
Where are they going to put it, though?
Well, it'll be like in all different countries, I would assume. There'd be like There'd be like a couple teams in like Italy, a couple teams.
You can't do that.
Why not?
That travel would be so expensive.
No.
You'd have to pick a country.
No.
You can't go multi-country league.
Dude, that's
the
like
visas
the US.
would be a nightmare.
No, it wouldn't.
So
They'd
would.
be fine, dude. No.
It's
Take
gonna be
it
like, I
100%
guarantee it's gonna be in England.
No, it'll be like probably 6 different countries or something that are like near each other in Europe. I mean, dude, flying in Europe, like you've been there, like it's all the flights are super short. Like nothing's very far from each other.
Where do they have any?
Yeah, like F1 and just have all the teams travel. Oh no, they won't do that.
Do they have info on it yet, or was it just?
No, I think
they're
it's just like
seeking investment.
Just seeking. I mean, dude, that would be so sick though. Like
It'd
if
be
you
cool
like,
because then you could do a Champions League, and I would be
that's
so
what
down
I'm saying.
for that.
Then you could have like actually like that in-season tournament in the NBA should be teams from there.
I agree.
Come over like half and half.
I don't know why they
and, like,
don't
it
do
mixes
that
up.
already.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, that would be so
Like, wouldn't you
sick.
want Barcelona with Jabari Parker to have to play the Bucks? Like,
And, like,
even though
Real
they'd get
Madrid, that'd be
banged
so-
on, that'd
but
be
it would
so
still
much
be dope.
fun.
Yeah, it would
Yeah,
still be
like, it'd be a
dope, yeah.
sick game to bet on.
Dude, I went to Camp Nou when I was in Barcelona, and the basketball stadium's right next to it. It's actually sick. The basketball stadium, it's dope.
Poopy brain play, Providence plus the points. William and Mary money line was clutch. Thanks, Will. We're not taking Providence today. I got news for you.
Yeah, we ain't doing that. I do like Providence. They're probably gonna lose by a gazillion.
Dude, do not. Just don't.
I
There's
know.
No, like,
I'm not gonna
there's-
take 'em. I'm not
there's
gonna take 'em.
There's no reason.
I like them though.
But there's no
I will not.
reason.
I will not.
No reason.
Don't worry.
No reason, Josh.
Don't worry.
There's no reason.
Don't worry.
I just want you to know there's no reason to do that to yourself.
Okay.
Because I made Lauren do it the other day with a Corey Floyd 3.
Yeah.
And it's just embarrassing at this point.
Yeah.
Eric Dixon's going to go for 50. I agree with Intern Mason. Also, shout out Intern Mason. He's been running the Bookit TMA account. Please go follow it
Got
on
it.
Twitter. Kid's
Got
been
it.
absolutely murdering it, killing it. Follow his personal account, too. He gives out the one bang every day. I love it. What was the tennis picks again you gave? What was it? PGA?
It's PGA. Eric Cole more than 5.5 birdies or betting.
Wow. Again, right hook to it.
Right hook to it.
Right hook to it. No, Goots. Do not sprinkle money line. Do not sprinkle money line on Providence.
Goots.
But yeah, that'd be kind of crazy, dude. They should do that. I kind of like the idea of an international league. I mean, all the comments are funny. It's like LeBron's not going to get a foul call the rest of the year. Like David Stern would have Maverick Carter in a ditch.
Yeah.
But I think that could be cool for the NBA. Like,
100%.
listen, it's really the only sport other than football, like American football, where in the international scene isn't incorporated in a large at scale.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. It's also a sport, I feel like, where there's guys that aren't in the NBA that are like literally so close to being in the NBA. Like I feel like
100%.
there's so many good basketball players that aren't in the NBA just because there's not enough spots. Whereas like the NFL, I feel like there's too many spots. And there's some guys that like maybe should be out of the league. You know what I mean? Instead of the guys that should be in the league.
100%. Dude, I totally agree. I think, dude, it'd be fun to get like, I mean, they would probably get murked by an NBA team, but even seeing like Pat Bev play an NBA team with his Israeli team, I mean, they would get murdered. But it'd be cool to like see guys like Pat Bev who are overseas.
But the cool thing is it wouldn't be like that. It would be like they would take all the good players from like Israel and Italy and Spain and like bring them to this league, and like they'd probably make like super teams of guys that aren't in the NBA.
Well, it'd be cool because
Like
you'd see like
Dwight-
guys
yeah.
you loved in college.
Yeah, 100%,
that are,
yeah.
Like, dude, the amount of guys that I fell in love with in college basketball that are playing overseas now. Like, imagine if you could watch them play your NBA team and be like, I knew that guy was a Buckets dude. I knew it.
Yeah.
And maybe, maybe it gives guys that play in the G League more incentive to go overseas because they get paid more in this new league.
100%.
Like, I know I was watching some clip. It was a high school basketball coach talking to his high school team, and he was like, the average G League salary is like $40,000. He's like, so if you guys think you're going to the G League and you're going to grind it out, you're making $40,000. Like, which, by the way, it's a good salary, but I think a lot of these kids that play basketball think they're going to make millions of
You
dollars.
need to make it two-way. That's the
Yeah.
that's the way you make money.
Yeah, 100%. But it's like, yeah, maybe these guys in the G League, like AJ Reeves from Providence, that's in the G League, Justin Minaya in Providence. Like, it'd be cool if this league was like paying money, they could go over there and then still play against NBA talent.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, dude.
100%.
I would like it. I'd be all down. Also, I don't know why you wouldn't, like, if you're a kid that's never traveled the world before, that played college basketball, got an offer to play like for Barcelona or Monaco, that's a great life experience.
I would go play over there.
I mean, it'd probably be a little
so
shell
fast.
shocking. if you're not used to
Dude,
it.
but, like, I would rather go play for Barcelona than go play in the G League. 100%,
dude. I want to play for the
100%.
Maine Red Claws. That sounds
I wonder
like
how much money they make. Like, how much do you think Pat Bev's contract is?
he might have got a lot. I have a feeling he got more than you'd think, but I think the average.
No, I just
guy
wanted like,
doesn't.
I'm sure the average guy doesn't make a ton, but wow, historic European contract. I don't think it says like. I don't know if there's any detail on it. Oh, 2 million. 2 million.
2 million.
A year.
And that's historic.
Yeah, 2-year, $4 million deal.
Yeah, so they're not making a lot, but I mean,
That's
it's
also
a good life
that's the
experience,
Israel
but-
league.
yeah,
So
that's
like
true,
I've
too.
never like
That's
that's
true, too.
not the biggest league there. The Spanish league and the I would assume the Spanish league is the biggest for sure. Let's see like
Yeah,
three
this guy said
cola.
kid I know plays in Germany and loves it. Yeah, like it's got to be a cool life experience. Like if you play for Hamburg or Bayern Munich.
That'd be sick. Let's see like Nikola Mirotic contract.
Merit.
Do you remember him?
Yeah.
He was goated. I just want to see like cuz like he was on Barcelona. 3 cola 2.5 million. So
Yeah, so that's not bad.
he makes more.
Yeah.
And he's not as good as
No.
Pat Bev.
No.
Just the league, I think.
Yeah, it's just elite for sure. Speaking of guys that are gone, have you seen what's going on with Kyle Singler? It's like super sad. You haven't seen what's going on with Kyle Singler? Do you know Kyle Singler?
The
He's like a Duke basketball legend, then played for the Jazz. White kid.
No, I don't think so. Let me look him up.
He was really good on Duke. He played on like those Duke teams with Nolan Smith, and he was like unbelievable.
Oh yeah, I
he
know
was like a
this guy.
stretch
I
four.
know him. Yeah, I know.
He had a strap on him, like unbelievable jumper. Dude, he's like going crazy on social media right now.
Really?
Like, he like posting really weird shit. He looks whacked out. It's like really sad. And I guess Matt Barnes commented under his last Instagram post, and his last Instagram post was like, "I'm calling for my parents to be arrested." It's really sad. It's like a really sad situation. W Fat Boy, subscribe to Tier 1. Let's go. But somebody like Matt Barnes commented, it was like, "I hope you're doing okay, brother," or something like that. And someone was like, "Yo, you got to help him." I was trying to think about it. I was like, what do people want? Like, if you're Matt Barnes in that situation,
What do you want him to do?
Like, what can he actually do?
Yeah, I don't know. What is he saying?
Like, maybe reach out. Dude, I mean, look up his Instagram. He just looks whacked out.
I have been mistreated,
definitely on some
abused,
kind of
neglected,
drugs.
made into a mental example, and I fear for my life every day. That's just like a quote that I have.
But have you seen what he looks like?
Yeah, I see.
He looks a little whacked out.
He does look a little whacked out.
But yeah, not to shift the conversation over to this whole thing, but it came up on my Instagram the other day. I was like, holy shit, that's Kyle Singler.
His hair.
Yeah, I mean, he looks fucked up. Just keep it a buck. But I was like, dude, is that Kyle Singler? And then it was, and I looked at the comments. First comment was Matt Barnes. He was like, dude, I hope you're okay. And then, like, there was 6 comments under his, like, why don't you help him out? 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 It's like, damn, dude. What's he supposed to do?
Yeah, I don't know.
Nothing. I don't know what you want him to do.
I don't know what you want him to do.
It's like Delonte West. Like, what do people want LeBron James to do? Guy banged his mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know how crazy it is that people want LeBron James to help Delonte West? I wouldn't help him. If I was
Yeah, that's
LeBron, he'd
crazy.
bang my mom when I was a
Yeah.
teammate. Get the fuck out of here.
No one is telling anyone to help Chandler Jones.
Although that might be some Illuminati shit, though. Tell me Delonte West bangs LeBron's mom and now he's whacked out on the side of the street.
That's true. That is true.
I'm not a conspiracy podcast. But if you sold me on that conspiracy, I'd buy every ounce of it.
Yeah. That would.
I'd buy every ounce of it. That'd be one I'd buy. I'm going to be obvious. What's your favorite conspiracy? Are you a conspiracy guy?
Oh yeah, I love conspiracies. My favorite conspiracy, like which one do I believe the most, or like which one do I think is like the funniest, or like coolest? What?
Uh-oh.
What do you ask?
I don't know. I kind of want to know which one you believe the most.
Which one do I
'cause
believe
I feel like
the
it's going to
most?
be nuts.
I mean, the one that I believe the most is that JFK was assassinated by the CIA.
And the stream just got ended.
That's the one that I. That's the one that I believe the most.
And the stream just got ended.
Oh no. And MLK, those two I believe.
We're conspiracizing, guys. Conspiracizing. Mine is that Atlantis existed.
Okay, is that a conspiracy? I don't know if it.
Nah, it's just fun. It's just
Yeah.
fun. I just want it to.
I mean, that'd be sick.
I just want it to be real.
Well, Atlantis might have existed. It's not like an underwater city.
Well,
but-
that's what I want it to be.
Okay, it's
I
definitely. not
want there
that.
to be an underwater city.
Definitely not that, but
I want it to be an underwater city where they have little cars
I think it's like
in the water.
I think it's like a the historian said that it was like a city of circles, where there was water in those circles. It was like never-ending circles going in.
And then what?
There was like land, water, like going in. It was like
Yeah, but
water,
then what happened? It
land,
sunk?
water. They don't even know where it is.
I want to find Atlantis.
There's like
I want to find Atlantis.
there's like a place in Africa that people like speculate that.
I want to
was
find
there.
Atlantis so bad, and I hope they have water cars.
They have water cars.
I want them to have water cars so bad.
Yeah,
I will say though, one of my
Rishot
favorite ones.
structure.
I don't know if we landed on the moon. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
That one, I would not be shocked either.
Like that one, I'm just gonna keep it a buck, knowing Hollywood. Not that I know Hollywood, but what we know about Hollywood at the time, us wanting to be a world power and get one over on the Roosks.
Yeah, I mean that.
I would not be shocked if we were like, here's what we're gonna do: fire up the Hollywood studios, get the astronauts in there, put the flag up, give it a little wave, and then we actually find out how science works, and everyone's like, yo, the flag wouldn't wave in space, and they're like, oh, okay, hold on, it would wave in space if you were in a studio in Hollywood and we wanted to make it look real. That's the only thing I'd say. And we haven't gone back. We're not like, yo, let's visit. Let's throw some more people up there. Let's have a good time. Maybe throw out a picnic table and like weird.
Have you seen the one picture that like people are like? There's like it's like proven that there's like one picture that they like actually photoshopped and like put out in a newspaper that like that NASA did. Like they literally took a picture from like a dude like doing test runs inside like in NASA, like on Earth. They took the pictures like it was like a black background. There's that picture next to the one that they photoshopped with like the moon in the background. It's fucking weird.
No, dude.
Yeah.
NASA's...
But they admitted to it. Like they admitted to doing that. Like they were saying that like they just did that to like because they didn't have any other pictures to use or something. Any new pictures to use, which makes like I don't know.
NASA's goated, but they're weird. NASA's weird.
I don't know.
NASA's like that weird cousin that you got to check on every couple months just to see what they're doing over there.
Yeah.
But they're never really doing much.
Do you want to see?
Other than being like, yo, there's a new asteroid or there's a new star that just passed away.
Would you like to see where they think Atlantis might have been?
I would
think it might have been.
I would literally love to.
It's called the Rishot structure. It's in Africa, I believe.
Rishot structure?
Rishot.
The J-shot structure?
This is
Let me see it. Let me get my eyes on this.
You see it?
Whoa!
What am I doing?
I'm going to be honest. I got excited, but I don't know what I'm looking at here.
Well, like they think that like these like little circles were water and then land and water. And have you seen like Amsterdam? Like it's kind of like Amsterdam.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Or
what?
the actual Italian city that's sinking.
Oh, Venice.
Venice.
Yeah, kind of like that. Where there's like canals and like that's how like they get things in.
I'm not gonna lie,
this
this kind of ruined Atlantis for me just seeing that.
Why?
I thought it was gonna be this fucking sick.
I mean, dude, that's mad. Do you know how big? I don't think you realize how big that is.
I just had this idea that it was a sick city and then it sunk and then the people became water people and they made water cars.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's my idea of Atlantis, and that's the idea that I'm gonna go to the grave with.
I don't know about all that.
Maybe
Dude,
this is what I'll do.
Mm-hmm.
Right, if I'm on my deathbed, Josh, if we're still kicking, I want you to take me, put me in the submarine that blew up, and just try to get coordinates of where they think Atlantis sunk to. Just send me down.
Just send them.
Just send me down there. Send me down there with a peanut butter and Nutella sandwich, one banana and a bottle of water, and I'll find Atlantis.
You'll be good.
And I'll find Atlantis.
Dude, that structure is 30 miles wide. So, like, that thing is fucking massive. Like, that thing is massive. Wow. It could have been.
Wendy's fan, I don't know if we'd ever give tennis picks. I just can't get into it.
I can't do that yet.
Games are just
I actually love watching Wimbledon, but any other tournament I can't get up for. I don't know why. Wimbledon is electric, though.
I can't get up for anything.
And
Back to Malik,
the
get the
US
tier 1
Open
sub to Lauren. That's exactly what she was looking for. Lauren actually just schemed her way back into getting subbed with an L ad comment. Lauren just schemed her way back into a sub by saying L ads. That was a masterclass. That was an actual masterclass out of Lauren right there. That was, Mr. Wager, L ads. That was a masterclass on how to get a sub. from LC in the Twitch chat. But Josh, could you imagine you put me in that little sub, little Sammy,
Ship you down.
little banana, little water, shit me down. Just shit me down. And then you ready? I'm going down there. I'm like, oh, it's so dark. And all of a sudden, a little light pops you. I'm looking at the people. Light hits people. It's like, oh my God, it's so bright. Haven't seen light for hours. And it's a city of Atlantis and they embrace me. And they're like, you're the first human to ever
And
see
they teach you how
Atlantis.
to breathe underwater.
No, they give me. They know I'm, but they know I'm on my deathbed, so I can't report back. So they give me a little breathing apparatus. They let me ride in the fucking water car, and then I just go out. I go out on
That'd
a
be a
bed.
good way to go out, even if you didn't find it. People
Have you
would-
ever seen the TV show, the movie Atlantis?
the movie? No,
It's
I've
like
watched.
a cartoon show.
Mm-mm.
cartoon movie?
I mean, I've watched. What's it called? Aquaman.
You've never seen Atlantis with Milo, Thagbatch?
Mm-mm.
It is my favorite animated movie of all time,
No, I've never seen it.
and they made two.
Animated.
Yeah. It's called Atlantis. It's my favorite animated TV show of all time. And Josh,
Oh yeah. I see.
I'm going to keep it a buck with you. The native Atlantean girl in that movie could get cracked.
In the white with the white hair.
Could get fucking cracked. Make no mistake. Pull her up on the screen. They need to see it. The people need to see it,
Here,
Josh.
give me 1 sec. I gotta zoom.
She's got cakes like a bakery.
Well, you don't see that in this. What's her name?
I have no idea. You think I could pull? I only know Milo.
I gotta find a picture of it.
Wendy's fan, we actually do a lot of UFC. Hey, don't get on people for chatting, Cade, in the red chat. We love when people chat. Don't get on people for chatting or I'll come down there, Cade.
I can't find it.
Don't make me
need to
come
get a
down there,
picture.
Cade. I'll come down there. Don't be yelling at Wendy's fan.
I can't find a good picture of it.
Just pull up the thing. It doesn't have to be a good picture.
I mean, you just like you'll be able to barely see it.
Are you looking for buns?
No, there you go. You can just like barely see it. It's like a small picture in the top right.
Where? Yeah, oh my God. You can't full screen that?
No,
Can you give me full screen on that?
no, I can't.
Can you give me full screen on that?
Unfortunately, I
Chad,
cannot.
peep the fucking face paint, dude. Just that blue. Just that blue. Just that blue. They're not young in that. Milo is out of college in the movie, guys. All right? That's like...
She-
No, she's not.
Someone just.
She's not... Yeah, everybody fucking relax. She's not.
Uh.
Milo's literally giving a presentation to a college class in the beginning of the movie. She's not that young. All right, you guys?
Princess Kita.
Oh. Princess Key. Josh can look up the age. She's going to be 12.
I
I'm gonna
am.
throw up.
Oh my God! Wait,
Don't do it.
she's 8,500 to 8,800 years
Yeah,
old.
get fucked, Chad, dude. You got to talk about 14. She's 8,000 years old, dude. My bad. I'm into an older woman with a little bit of
That's
maturity on her
actually
side.
hilarious. That's so funny. Everyone thought, look at this. It's actually Princess Kita from Atlantis, the Lost Empire, is roughly 8,500 to 8,800 years old, but appears to be in her mid to late 20s.
Yeah, give me a fight, dude. You guys are some bastards in chat, dude. My bad. I'm into an older woman. My bad. I want a woman with a little bit of maturity on her side. Maybe a woman that's seen a couple things. I think 8,000 years is old enough, chat. I think 8,000 years is old enough, chat.
That's so good. That's so good. Dude, you see D-Lou went to La La Land like a week ago, and when they said I love you, I just froze.
D-Lou, if a
I did the same
woman,
thing.
if a woman server at La La Land said I love you, I don't think I could move for 2 minutes. It's been so long. I think I would genuinely be frozen in stone for 2 minutes.
Medusa. Literally
I'm
Medusa.
frozen. I'd be like, thank you. Oh, you're no problem. I love you.
With the coffee.
I think the drink would fall out of my hand. I think the drink would fall out of my hand live. Falser, stop talking about my animated wife like that, okay? Because I'll come down there and you're going to have a problem with her real life husband. Me. Nah, Princess Kita could fucking get cracked, dude. I mean, I keep the butt.
That's so funny. That she's
8,000 years old. You guys think she's 12 years old. Fuck you guys. That's how long Atlantis has been around. You know what they got in that movie, Josh? Fucking water cars, and they're sick. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Water cars.
I'm going to be a regular once I hear they love me. I'm going to get 9 coffees a day.
We should go today.
Thanks to Cole Tipton. Appreciate you in the RedTube chat. We love having everybody in here, too. Yeah, thank you, Alan Jonathan. I see Alan Jonathan in the red chat. Did, in fact, look up Princess Keita, and he is agreeing she could get cracked. No, yeah, Josh does UFC picks, Wendy's fan. He's actually goated at it once it starts back up again. Yeah, here we go. Mikey probably likes Miles Morales.
Yeah, we'll have some for tomorrow. We got a big card.
You know what's funny, dude? I beat chat. I just beat chat.
How'd you beat it?
Chat is always honest, and they always win.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
they do always
she's probably
win, yeah.
13.
She's probably
8,000 years old.
Like, that wasn't
dude.
even that might have been the biggest defeat you've ever had in your entire life.
Yeah, get fucked. Literally get fucked, Chad. I beat you. This is Hall of Fame.
Every single person in chat, I've never seen any of you. None of you have probably lost worse than that.
Yeah, you all
Not
just
a single
lost.
one.
Like, we just beat you the most you've ever been beat before in the Twitch chat. So get banged on.
You were
dude. I know
literally
guys-
8,486 years off. There.
Literally, you know what? Hold that. Like, literally hold that. Do me a favor, Twitch chat. Hold that. Yeah,
Did not cover the 8,000 spread.
You guys did not cover the plus 8,000 spread. All right, we're going to surf some slate, Josh. We're going to talk through today's games, tomorrow's games, and we're going to do it all. Let's rip it.
Let's do it. And we're back.
Guts in the Twitch chat. Took my L like a bozo. All right, let's talk to some college basketball. Welcome back to Slate Surfers, the part of the show we surf slate, give you all the plays and parlays you need on a Friday. Josh, it's officially Friday. Come on.
Feels great.
Come on.
It feels great.
Come on. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Oh. I liked that. That was
Carmen,
some new energy.
Me and Carmen listened to that song the other day for the first time in like 7 years, and it is just as bad as you remember.
I thought you were going to say me and Carmen listen to that song every Friday. I was like, that is one of the cutest things I've ever heard.
No.
That was one of the cutest things I've ever heard.
No.
Oh, I miss doing cute shit.
That ain't cute.
All right,
That
here we
song, you listen to that song, makes you want to rip your ears off.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Josh, we start with Ohio Akron. I really want to take Akron just because they're my little wagon in College Football 25, but I'm not going to do it, okay?
Okay.
Did you guys go to La La Land? We did not yet.
We're going today.
We're going to go today.
We're going to get a video, Mike.
Providence is an 8.5-point dog. Going into Villanova, Josh. I'm going to remind you of a similar spread that Providence was 2 days ago, 3 days ago, against a certain Creighton Blue Jays team that's built pretty much the exact same way as Villanova in terms of they're built around their big man. We're going to get smoked in the street. Like, we're literally going to get rolled up and smoked in the street. I'm not going to tell you to take Nova minus 8.5. I'm not going to tell you to take Providence plus 8.5. I'm going to tell you to take Eric Dixon points because he's going to bust on us. Our rotation of centers, Josh, might as well be the kids I grew up playing basketball with. That's how bad they are. And everyone always goes, have you looked at their stats? Yeah, brother. When we're shooting 1 for 14 from 3, I hope they grab a couple offensive rebounds. Yeah. I hope so. I hate it when I got an opinion on an eye test and someone goes, but did you check the stats? Have you watched the game, nerd? Put the fucking box score away and watch a game. You know? It actually pisses me off. Yeah. I was at a bar the other day, Josh, last weekend watching the games, and I got a random. His stats are pretty good this year, though. I was watching with my buddies. We're sitting at the bar waiting for a drink, TV on. I forget what game was. Someone like missed a shot. I was like, dude, that guy, he just sucks. Random civilian. He's actually having a pretty good year statistically, though. The fuck? Put your fucking iPad away. Get the goddamn stats out of my face, dude.
That's so good.
What the hell was that?
Who does that?
Who does that, dude? Get the hell out of here with that. All right, sorry, we move. Josh, our St. Joe's Wagon is +2 at home to a VCU team that's, by all accounts, I would say, shocked people this year. They've been very, 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 very good. And now they're favorited. And here's what I think. So, Josh, this is where we're starting to get into the year a little bit. Where you go, okay, a lot of dogs covered yesterday, So what's going to happen today? Does it mean we get a regression with some favorites covering today? And I want us to approach every slate as if yesterday didn't happen.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so that's just all I wanted to say. Because I feel like after yesterday's slate, what I would normally do is in my brain, I'd be like, a lot of dogs covered, so maybe we get a lot of favorites covering today. But I do kind of like St. Joe's +2 at home here. I think the only thing that last night showed us that I would take from last night is that home teams are going to start getting a little freaky. Students are fully back. Students are going to be fully packed in. Football is pretty much over for a lot of these schools. So why not take the home team +2 here, even though VCU's been very, very, very good? That's just where my brain's at on that one. Not an official, just letting you know, Josh. Why the fuck is Ohio State -7.5 point favorites?
Yeah.
It's one of the worst teams in the country.
I have no idea.
That's one of the worst teams in the country. Nicole Tipton, I do think Dixon hits is more than 25. It's normally at 23, 24. It's bumped up 2 whole points because that's how rat the Providence Friars are. He's going to have 14 at the half, and then it's going to be a sweat if he gets 11 or not. Josh, what do you do there? I want to take Indiana +7.5 because Ohio State is just bad, bad, bad. But Indiana away from home has been losing by like 30, 40. Even at home. They're losing by 30 at home. J-Lo, I'm not fading. I would never give out Villanova.
I feel like you have to take Ohio State. Wow. I feel like you have to.
Dude, I'm in the same boat because you want to know why, Josh? I think they want to get Mike Woodson fired. I think this is a Providence College situation where when the coach is ready to be out, there's no energy in the players. There's no passion in the players. And I think you're going to see a couple more blowouts till your boy Mike Woodson catches the boot out of Indiana.
Yeah, that would not surprise me.
Kind of a short slate today, Josh.
It is a small slate. I thought it was going to be a little bigger for Friday.
That's what she said. DePaul, Georgetown. So, Josh, this is what's wrong with my brain. We took Georgetown at a short underdog at home to UConn, and they got blown.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said I wanted to take them +9 on the road, if you remember that, against St. John's. And they almost have won that game outright, by the way. So that was the right call. But I think this is what's going to happen with this Georgetown team with me, and something I need to realize that Ed Cooley does. He plays down. All my years at Providence, dude, Villanova comes into the house, UConn comes into the house, Seton Hall, when they were really good, comes into the house. We're going to play up. It's going to be a game regardless. So you always took Providence points with Ed Cooley when a better team came into town. But when a DePaul came into town, or a Ratitude Georgetown came into town at the time, you'd almost be more inclined to take the dog because Ed Cooley plays down to his opponents as much as he plays up. And sometimes he gets out his coach and he just doesn't have the better guys like he did against UConn. DePaul is bad this year, as always. But I don't know. There's something about Ed that just... But I do think he's reinvigorating the program. I think they're going to be packed out, and I would like to think they blow out this DePaul team, so I'd like to take Georgetown -9. I might take Georgetown's team total. That might be a safe cover.
Okay. I don't know what I would do in that game. I don't like betting on either of those teams
that's fine.
all.
That's fine. I don't hate it.
Respectfully. Also, we skipped one game that I think I really want to take. Kind of the same read as yesterday. Another team that can't win. Give me Robert Morris -4.5 against Green Bay.
Oh, okay. I like that too. On the road.
Yep.
Those mid-majors, I feel like you can play that system.
You can.
And it doesn't matter.
100%.
Youngstown, St. Milwaukee, I didn't look into it. Dude.
UCLA is back.
Josh, I already banned him. And if there's one thing I know about UCLA, I've said it for 2 years now, on this show and off the show, worst home court environment in all of college basketball, as you say. I couldn't give a rat's that they're at home.
Okay.
I went to so many games when
I
they
love
had
their
Johnny Juzang. When they had Johnny Jizrag and they were ranked top 3 in the nation, I was at games that wasn't sold out.
I like going to their games.
Multiple.
I like their campus.
Well, yeah, it's a nice, it's classic LA viewing experience. You're there to be seen and to hang out, not to watch the game. I was at a game that they announced Russell Westbrook would be at with Johnny Juzang when they were top 5 in the nation playing Colorado. Wasn't sold out.
That's crazy. I went there when Lonzo was there and it was sold out.
Wow. I almost want to take a couple of white boys that are corn-fed from Iowa with 7 points in my back pocket that play fast
Okay.
and that shoot the ball well. I kind of like Iowa plus 7 here, dude. UCLA, I don't think is going to be able to hang with them. I think Iowa could win this game outright, to be honest.
I don't know. I'm not.
You like UCLA here?
Kinda. Yeah, but I'm not going to touch that game. I'm not going to take it. Yeah, I'm not going to take it.
Iowa's rat on the road. Also, yeah, can we shout out Rutgers for busting with an AAU team yesterday?
Yeah, how about it?
Shout out Rutgers. Shout out Rutgers. Someone wanted a round of applause for Rutgers. Here we go. Give them a round of applause. I don't know what I'm going to do here, Josh. Maybe it is Iowa's team total. Maybe, wow, Dill got literally just said Iowa's team total. I do kind of like Iowa's team total, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bookit Sports says, look at the damn spread. Hey, Goots, if I looked at the Minnesota spread, if I looked at the Nebraska spread, if I looked at the Memphis spread, would you think I went 3-0 if I took the 3 big favorites yesterday, Goots, on the Bookit account? Do you think that would have worked if I looked at that spread? Do you think I would have went 3-0 if I looked at the spread? I'm going to take Iowa's team total. 72.5. I like that. Dude, Josh, and this is the only thing that I'm concerned about UCLA. They play good defense, but their offense lags. It lags. We're getting Goots PODs now?
Goots.
We're getting Goots PODs. We're getting Goots PODs. Wasn't on the graphic. Didn't see it, Goots. Would have tailed. Wasn't on the graphic. Josh, I'm taking New Mexico. Money line against Boise. Dude, this New Mexico team, once again, is very good, but they're going to go to the tournament and get cracked out like Princess. What's her name? Kata?
Oh,
Princess.
Kita.
Princess Kita. Boise State's going to be like Princess Kita. They're going to get cracked out. I got news for you.
Great.
I'm taking New Mexico money line here.
Okay.
They're just good, dude. Like, they're a good team. Like, they're a good basketball team this year, and I'm just not high on Tyson. I'm not high on Boise State, and I do like me some New Mexico money line, or honestly -3.5. Either one is fine. I'm definitely putting New Mexico in the lay today. I love that money line. That's one of my fave money lines of day. But really short slate again, dude. I feel like we're gonna have to dig deep to pay for the drinks going here today.
Yeah.
But that's for me to figure out and you to find out.
That is. Do we want to?
These are already locked in the plan B?
We can do that.
Well, the plan B is New Mexico. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm taking reins because you blew yesterday.
That's fine.
And then I'll blow today, and then you blow tomorrow.
That's fine. And the year it's already locked is
I think it's at Iowa game.
Iowa UCLA.
Yep.
151.
I don't even want to take that over. We're taking that over. It's already locked, dude. It's already locked, chat. You all right, Josh?
What's up?
You all right?
Yeah.
Because we're going to the NBA, and I want to make sure you're good.
Oh, we're gonna go to the NBA.
Just real quick.
Okay, let's do it.
Just real quick, Josh. I just
Go
want
to
to
it.
peep. I just want to look at what Rav's going to get wrong today. Julius Randle's coming back into the Garden. He's going to get cracked out like Princess Kata. Give me the Knicks -5. Might just put the Knicks in the lay now. Money line.
Wait, you want to take New Mexico, correct?
Yes.
-3.5.
Yes. Yeah. Oh. Hey, Nick. Nick. Yeah. Could I snag the charger real quick? Yeah. Please. Thank you so much. Josh, the Bulls are -4.5 to the Hornets. Let's give a round of applause to the Bulls and favorites.
How about it?
What are you going to do? Richie Parlay. A lot of options for the 3 for 4 get nice.
I think we just take the over and just don't fuck around. We just take the over.
Oh, I like that.
Their last game
over.
went under against the Hawks.
Josh, I like that over.
Yeah, let's do it.
Josh, I actually love that over. Thank you so much, Nick. You're
Let's
goated.
do it.
Nick is goated. Can I get W's in chat for Nick, please? We don't get that enough. All right, here we go. Hold on. Here
we go.
All right, Josh, here's what I'm thinking, too. This Heat team is weird, correct? I assume the Heat are still done with basketball, right? It's just Tyler
probably.
Hero playing by himself still.
Yeah, probably don't care.
You can catch the Nuggets at plus chick, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't touch that.
Okay. Thunder or the Mavs. Wow.
Thunder are here.
Yeah, is Trent going to go?
I don't know.
Back to back? That would be all-time fan move.
That would be.
I feel like he's gotta.
That would be.
Someone get Trent on the horn. Is he going to go to this game? That would be sick. What's going on here?
I'm just so out on the NBA in general, dude.
I'm kind of in on the NBA now.
Well, your team's good. I don't think it's plugged in on the side all the way.
It's plugged in.
There we go.
Is that outlet dead?
There we go.
Left side is dead. Left side is dead. Josh, are you going to talk some UFC at the end of the show?
Of course, I already have a parlay cooked up.
Holy shit. Late night, D'Angelo Russell revenge points against the Lakers. I got to take it if it's on Prize Picks. I'm sorry. I'm also taking the Grizzlies to beat the Spurs. All right, Josh.
Yes.
You do what you're going to do with the UFC. Give the people the rundown. And I'm going to look at tomorrow's college basketball slate, and I'm just going to give some early leans before I even see spreads so you guys could get mad at me when they don't hit. But just check my Twitter tomorrow for the officials. But I'm going to look, and then while you do this. So you go.
All right.
You go, girl.
Let's do it. We're going to start off with Almeida versus Sergey Spivak.
Holy shit.
Under 1.5 rounds. It's minus 115. Almeida's like minus 500 in this fight. He's going to knock Spivak out maybe in 30 seconds. Not going to be fun. Anytime those big guys get in the ring and someone's over minus 300, just take the under. Next, we're going to go with Umar Nurmagomedov, who also trains with Khabib in Islam. He's fighting Merab, and he's minus 275. We're going to take Umar minus 275 to beat Merab. And then in the main event, we're going to take the under 4.5 rounds for Islam and Arman. I know both of them are so good at grappling, and they're both so good at stopping submissions, but I just think that the way that they grapple and how frantic Arman is on the ground, I feel like there's going to be so many opportunities to get finishes that I feel like you just have to take it. It's plus 140.
Yep.
For under 4.5 rounds.
I love it.
Bang.
I love it, Joe.
So it's Almeida Spivak, under 1.5 rounds, Umar Nurmagomedov, money line, and under 4.5 rounds in Islam versus Arman.
Holy shit, there's so many good college basketball games tomorrow.
Bang.
I love that. Everybody, listen up for the UFC plays. You just got hand-fed. Alex, I'm locked in. What the hell was that?
I like Moisiano too. I just can't fade my guy, Benil.
I'm going to give some really early reads on games without spreads, which is probably really dumb for college basketball tomorrow for those that might want it. LSU A&M, I'm going to see what that spread opens up at, but I think A&M gets one at home and beats a very bad team very badly. Other than that, there were some plays that I really loved. I think Ole Miss, Mississippi State is going to go over. I think Missouri beats the rat out of Arkansas. I wouldn't be shocked if Mississippi State does cover at home against Ole Miss, whatever the spread is, just because of how bad they got beat last time out. I also know for a fact, these are two bets I know for a fact I will be taking, so you might as well just lock them in the minute they drop. I'm taking the over in Kentucky, Alabama. That's soaring. That is literally soaring. That's free cheddar, as they say in the business. That game is soaring. I'm also going to take Marquette to beat up on Xavier back in Marquette. I don't know the spreads yet. I'm just telling you what I'm thinking in the back of my head as I see these matchups. Kansas is going to rat a miss, bang a miss, Kansas State, because that's just how it rolls with the home team in that rivalry, I guarantee you. Louisville should beat Virginia, but that's going to be a slow game. Wouldn't be shocked if it goes under. Creighton, UConn. Creighton away from home is a ratimus bottomus. They're going to get ratted. And I think Pitt is going to beat Clemson, even if the spread is in the plus for Pitt. Those are just the early reads, man. Those are the early reads. Josh, before we move to Prize Picks, we got two games we can talk about because the spreads are already out, and I'm the worst bettor of all time when it comes to the sport. Josh, the NFL playoffs start tomorrow.
I know, it's actually crazy. Well, start, yeah. They're back.
Give me the Chiefs. Sorry about it. I got him to win the bowl.
Of course.
I got him to win the bowl. I got him to win the bowl. And C.J. Stroud is moose.
Fair.
So I think we're going to see this Kansas City team turn up the heat a little bit, and you're going to go, oh, my God, DeAndre Hopkins looks like he's 24 again because he's on the Chiefs and he's taking peptides. That's exactly what's going to happen. And they're going to cover by about 14. But Texans, thanks for coming out. I guarantee you as well, Alshire hurt someone again. So that's definitely going to happen. That's on my bingo card. A DeAndre Hopkins touchdown and Alshire to cause an injury are both on my bingo card. If that hits, just remember I told you so.
Do you want to hear what I have?
I'm all in on the Commanders, dude. +9.5. Come on.
Okay.
I don't think.
How do you not take the over in that game?
Josh, I don't think. Well, I took 2 overs in the last round of the playoffs and got fucking bagged out. Every game went under. I don't think, but I like the over.
Yeah.
I don't think the fairy tale's up yet for Jaden Daniels, brother. I think everyone like Trent is high on these Lions. You're looking at that 9.5 point spread. You go, how did the Commanders stop the Lions? I got a question for you. How's the Lions secondary going to stop Jaden Daniels?
Yeah, that's a
I
good
don't know
question.
if they are, brother.
So I want to take the over.
Terry McLaurin might go stupid.
He might.
Might go stupid. Taking plus 9.5 for the Commanders.
It just seems like the Lions score at will.
They do.
Like when
No,
they
they do.
when they need to score, they score every time.
They do.
Every time.
They do. And when the Lions are up 15 in the first quarter and you guys are filling my DMs with really mean things, just know I deserved it because I took the Commanders. Okay?
Yeah.
And the over, though. Cover my butt with the over. Morning, Mikey Over. What's going on, Elliot? Josh, should we talk about the Sunday games?
Let's do it.
Rams-Eagles.
I like the Rams. +6, plus the points. I think the Eagles win, but
Also like the Rams.
I think they keep it close.
Give me the Rams plus 6.5. I think the Rams are starting to roll.
Okay.
Those LAFD shirts on the sidelines are literal Energizer bunnies for that team.
Yeah.
They're fighting for something. They're playing for something. Give me the Rams plus 6.5. I also like that over 43.5. I think that game goes over as well.
Okay.
Joshy.
Is Goots gonna get one?
The Ravens are -1 going into Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to remind you of a certain bet I made last year, Josh, where I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pick my playoff team.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Jets haven't made the playoffs in about 15 years. So I'm going to put a whole grand. I'm going to put $1,000 US on a team that I think is going to win the Super Bowl. And I said, you know who's going to do it? The quarterback that everyone doubts, that everyone shits on, everyone calls a running back, that everyone told him he should try for wide receiver. I'm going to take him at home. In his home stadium. Against the Chiefs. Because I think he's going to get one on Pat Mahomes. And I'm going to put $1,000 on it.
Boy, oh boy, were you wrong.
And man, oh man, could I have not been more wrong. Because I forgot Lamar Jackson plays his fun games when the game matters and the playoffs kick in where he shuts his goddamn brain off. And I forgot that Ravens wide receivers, instead of going, you know what? Just going to go down at the one because we got a running back named Gus Edwards who's literally nicknamed Gus Bus that can put his head down and run through, motherfucker.
Literally
At
Gus
the one,
Bus.
I'm going to try to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what Lamar does. I'm going to turn my brain off. I'm going to try to stretch the ball across the end zone when I'm 5'8" and weigh 140. And then, ball came out. And the Ravens sold at home. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the home dog. I'm going to take Josh Allen, an MVP here, against a quarterback that everyone says should be the MVP, that I agree should be the MVP. If you look at the stats, Josh, if you're a stats guy, Lamar Jackson's your MVP.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills at home with plus chicken. You're going to give me a home playoff team with the Josh Allen MVP quarterback season in his own freaking crib with the best fan base in football behind him, ready to break tables and take names? Yeah. I'll take the Bills. +1.
Okay.
See ya.
I think the
Actually, fuck
Ravens.
it. Give me the money.
I'm going to take the Ravens. I think
yeah,
the
I knew
Ravens
you
in this
were,
game.
dude. You're just, you want to kiss Goots.
I mean,
Just
no,
say it.
they're -1.5 on the road against the Bills, who everyone has been slurping. I mean, they're slurping both teams, but
Dude, the Ravens get slurped way more.
I mean, they both get slurped. They both get slurped a lot.
And this game's going to be a shootout.
I think it's
I'm
pretty
taking the
telling
over.
they're favorites on the road. I know that line's going to flip.
You know they're favorites against the Chiefs?
Yeah, I remember that.
At
They were
home?
home. But they
Remember
were
that?
home. But
They were
were
favorites
home.
against the Chiefs, and
But
then
they
at
were
halftime
home.
I said, you know what, I'm putting another grand down.
Yeah, that was your fault. That was your fault.
Yeah, the Ravens are getting cracked out. Sorry. This is
All
what
right.
Buffalo does.
All right.
Josh Allen's in a legacy year. It doesn't matter. He could throw to anyone because there is no superstars on the team. The only thing I think Buffalo's going to struggle with is that run game.
We'll see.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Whoa.
Taking the over in the Bills. Fuck goods. We will have a Monday episode, so we will talk about the national championship game in college football. But we got to do prize picks. and then we'll get you guys out of here.
Let's do it.
Josh, let's do a 2-piece
Okay.
for NFL tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's do a 2-piece for NFL on Sunday. But let's do a college basketball or NBA 2-piece for today. We'll have 3 2-pieces for the people as they go about their weekends.
Cool.
All right, here we go. I'm going to start.
Wooga Poplar.
I was looking at Wooga, but you know who I do like? You know who I do like? Jameer Brickus. But I'm not going to take him because that feels wrong. I also just, dude, it's hard for me not to take these Providence players when the line is 9 points. Like, you're telling me Wesley Cardette can't get 10 points against Villanova? Give me a fucking break. I'm not going to do it, though. I'm not going to chalk this up.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
I'm not going to chalk this up.
Please don't do that.
I'm not going to chalk this up. I'm not going to chalk this slip, all right, Josh? Just fucking relax. Well, I really don't like a lot of these lines, just being honest.
Yeah, neither do I. Not in college.
Nelly Jr. Joseph. Is that Nelly's kid?
No.
Are you sure?
There's no way.
It might be Nelly's kid. No, he's a center. That's definitely not Nelly's kid.
Definitely not.
All right. I don't really like anything in the college game, so I'm going to go to the NBA, where we like an over potentials. Each.
You want?
This is tough.
Why do they not have him?
I might go Brandon Miller 20 ball if that's okay against the Bulls. Do you like that?
No. You know who it is?
Why don't you like that? You like that?
They have it. Mark Williams, points and rebounds, 27.5.
Is that the Hornets center?
Yeah.
But their centers aren't centers.
Oh,
Just
he's a
so you
center.
know. No, but they're...
He's a center. He's like actually athletic. Like, and Vooch is the complete opposite of that.
I don't like Mark Williams, but I like it. If you like it, I like it.
I'm telling you, it's Mark.
Jimmy Butler's back on the board. Welcome back, brother.
When I'm out of town.
When I'm out of town,
I be tripping out.
I'll be tripping. Oh, I already said it. System. Where's he at? Oh, he's not on the board. I was going to take D'Angelo Russell points against the Lakers. That would have been fun. That would have been a fun sweat.
That would have been fun.
Someone said there's a lot of 3-point lines on the board where it's a read out charty. So I might want to get involved there. I feel like every time Jovan clicks Desmond Bain, it's green, so I'm going to look out for him clicking Desmond Bain today. Just feel it in my bones. Never taken
What are you
Jalen
taking,
Williams.
brother?
Oh, SGA 1.5 threes. Read out chart. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, we can take that.
SGA threes. With Mark Williams points rebounds, you said?
Yeah.
Where's that light blue jersey? Putting it in a slip. God, where is he? Is he all the way at the bottom? I guess I could just search his name. Yeah, I'm fucking botting. All right, are you in the NFL lab already?
Yeah, I'm getting that.
Mark Williams, points,
We're
rebounds.
going to go Saturday first, Avi.
Yep. Points, rebounds, 27.5. Wow, that's high. All right, I like it. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Bang. Mark Williams, points and rebounds for tonight with SGA, 1.5 threes.
Okay,
All right.
Can I just give you something that's smacking? You're not going to like it, but it's just going to hit.
Definitely going to concern some casuals out there. Come back in the red chat. What's up?
Let's take Jamison Williams more than a half rush yard. There's no chance in the playoffs they're not getting him a rush play, a running play.
Okay, I like it.
There's no chance.
James Williams, rush. What's the other game that day?
It's that game, the Commanders game in KC, Houston.
Oh, man. You're telling me DeAndre Hopkins playing his first playoff game since Vietnam? I'm taking his yards.
I knew
Thanks.
you'd want to
30
take
and a
him.
half.
Perfect.
J-Mo D-Hop.
Perfect.
J-Mo D-Hop.
Half a rush.
Half a rush and receiving yards for D-Hop. All right, I want the Bills game.
Okay. You want the Bills game, so I get the Chargers.
And I'm going to
Or not the
introduce
Chargers, the Rams
Goots
game.
to his father. 288 pass plus rush for Josh Allen. All right, go ahead. Sorry. And D-Hop's playing his old team.
Give me. I'm going to go with a guy that's at a low line, that's been here before, with a better team. I'm going to take DeMarcus Robinson more than 18 and a half receiving yards.
I love that.
He's been here before.
I love that. I feel like you got in your duff for that, dude.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen, for TMA. The NFL two pieces are J-Mo Williams on Saturday, half a rush yard, is she, with D-Hop receiving yards. Then Josh Allen, pass plus rush against the Ravens with DeMarcus Robinson receiving yards, is she. Those are your TMA two pieces. We'll have graphics posted on the Bookit TMA Twitter accounts, so make sure you go peep that, go follow that. Also, shout out intern Mason. Shout out intern Mason.
Shout out.
All right, Josh, say goodbye to the people, and then I'll get them out of here doing what we do every episode.
Everyone, we will be seeing. Have a great weekend. May all your bets hit again. And tail the three-piece. The UFC three-piece.
I will also be
that
telling the
shit's
UFC three-piece.
Hitting.
I will also be telling the UFC three-piece.
Peace.
All right, chat. We end every episode with a little bit of connection, a little bit of conversation, a little bit of I want to know you, you want to know. Maybe you don't want to know, but you're going to get to know me. The weekends are weird, man. They're fun. The weekends are weird. They're fun. You can be having the worst week of your life. Something about that Friday air hits, and you're just ready to go, man. But the thing I want to talk about today is something that I think I've been, it's something I've been struggling with lately. I think a lot of the times we get nervous to say how we're feeling, and we say I think, or, we try to use other words to kind of mask it, to be like, oh, I don't want to be embarrassed. But something I've been going through, something I want to talk about here as we go into the weekend, because I think the weekends are where things kind of don't feel real, right? Where you kind of, everything that you've been dealing with during the week, when you kind of have time to yourself and you have time to think and you know you got responsibilities, they kind of weigh on you. And then the weekends are kind of this like fake Fugazi thing where you just go have fun, you forget about everything, and then Monday is like a freight train. Something I wanted to talk about just for a little bit here is healing is not linear. I talked about it on the Twitter space, but I really wanted to talk about it on the show officially. We go through a lot as human beings. It can be professionally, it can be relationship-wise, it can be friendship-wise, it can be familial-wise, but we go through a lot. There's rarely a day where something doesn't happen in a human being's life, and that's because something we talked about yesterday, life is just going to life no matter the circumstance, man. You're going to wake up and life's going to be ready to life. And something that I'm starting to come to terms with is that healing is not a linear process where, every day it's going to get better and better and better and better and better and better and better, and you're going to feel great. Healing is like valleys, right? There's going to be days and weeks where you feel great. There's going to be days where you feel horrible, and it's just going to keep going like this because that's what life does. And when something happens here at the peaks or something here at the valleys, it kind of carries with you. And I think it's important to understand that that healing process, whatever you're going through, isn't linear. It's not just going to overnight fix itself. And understanding that the weekends are a great place to take big steps forward. You have time to be with yourself. You have time to work on yourself. You also have time to go have some fun. You have some time to go laugh with a friend. You have some time to talk to your mom. You have some time to go have a little bit of more fun than you would on the weekdays. You have some time to go drink a beer with a buddy and watch a game and forget about everything that's going on. And I think it's important to use the weekend for that. And understand that if you're going through something, it's going to take time, and time loves to take its time. So don't be afraid to find those pockets and feel happy and go have some fun and do something that makes you happy. Because I think a lot of times when we're going through something, we like to punish ourselves, and to no gain. To no gain, I think we punish ourselves. And we ruin weekends, and we take weekends away from ourselves. And I don't want to, put too much weight on the weekends, because I think when you start living for the weekends, you forget about the weekdays, and the weekdays are the most important because that's where you make the progress. But going into the weekend, I just want you guys to understand that healing and going through stuff isn't linear. And the weekends are a great spot to understand that it's not linear, and do some work on yourself, and go have some fun with friends, and get a couple drinks. Maybe bet on a game responsibly. And I just want you guys to know you're going to get through it. Whatever it is you're going through. You might be fighting with your siblings. Might be going a rough patch in a relationship. You might be not talking to a certain friend for whatever reason. Whatever it is. I just want you guys to know you're going to get through it, and understanding that, everyone that tells you it's going to take time, understand it's going to take time, but it's going to be like this. There's going to be weeks you feel great. There's going to be days you feel great, but there's going to be weeks you feel horrible. There's going to be days you'd feel even worse. But take the weekend as a time to work on yourself and have a little fun and enjoy some time with the people around you that love you. I love you guys so much. If no one says it to you today, I'll say it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in to the episodes of this show and supporting the show and following the socials and being active in chat. It literally means the world. I say it at the end of every episode. I do not have the words to express how thankful I am for every single one of you guys. I love every single one of you guys, even the people that shit on us in the comments or whatever it is. I love you guys so much you have no idea. Take one step forward for me. I know how hard it can be to take a step forward in life. And listen, I understand we take steps backwards all the time. I do it almost every day. I take a step backwards. But we have found through this show that the strength comes from the person that takes the effort to take a step forward. It's not in the result, it's in the attempt. So be the bigger person, be the stronger person, and take a step forward today. And if that step forward is just getting out of bed, if that step forward is going to the gym, if that step forward is just maybe saying something nice to yourself in the mirror, go in the mirror and say, hey, man, you're the greatest, you're killing it. We don't do that enough. Too many times look in the mirror and go, dude, you need to figure it out. Say something nice to yourself today. I love you guys so much. We will see you here on Monday for the national championship. But if you want the plays before then, watch the coin toss on the Bookit Sports YouTube. It's our college football pick show, last episode of the year. What a fun year. Thanks for all the support on that as well. Go tell BTL we said what's up. I love you.